in a lot of cases, you're just shooting continuously as just that's the way you're doing it because you're the only recorder of sound. So you have to get the continuous sound. So you're not cutting between the shots. I mean, I remember one of the first films I did, I would cut between shots. I'd get it beautifully framed, cut, go over here, get it beautifully framed, cut. And the editor was just like, what are you doing? Like, you got to give me ways to get in and out of shots. And I don't care that it looks messy from here to there. And I would be very self-conscious about it looking messy from here to there. But the fact is, like, when Bela does his banjo solo, and I realize, oh man, it's about to end, and they're going to react. And I don't know how they're going to react. Maybe they're going to be like, oh, the banjo, But it would be interesting to see, right? So I zip over to there, and I got that laugh out of everybody, right? Similarly with the Haruna and Bela moment where Haruna cries, like I couldn't believe it. They were in the worst spot. They just started playing, we were supposed to be taking a break. They just started playing. I knew Haruna was playing the song he'd written about his dad because he'd played a few bars of it before. So I'd listened before, and he said, I wrote this, it took me years to write this song in dedication to my father. We're supposed to be having a break. They start playing in the worst spot, like where it's like blown out sun behind them. But they were in the middle of the song, and there are some situations where you can say like, can we move and set this up and whatever, but it was just this thing that had happened, and clearly Haruna was already emotional, so I was just like, okay, I'm getting in there and we're doing this, At which point Bela was like, get away from here, right? So, but sometimes it's all about getting the emotional content of it. So like I would say as a baseline with documentary, you have to get good sound. You can have no picture and have great sound things. But I definitely, if you are going to bring music to the film, like be thinking about it from the very beginning, because there may be shots that you want to do that sort of communicate something that relates to an emotional feeling that you have that music is going to work with. So you might do a much longer tracking shot than you would do if you knew there was going to be no music. So integrate it into your conceptualization of it, and you can even, if you've got music you're going to use, like put on headphones and wear it while you're shooting stuff, and see what happens, see what you do. I bet it'll take you to stranger places, So definitely scout interviews. Scouting verite situations or going, to events and things like that. Generally, like I scout it in the shooting. I figure it out as I am shooting, and I let one person lead me through the space. Like I'll be following a person, and that's why it's really important to be physically comfortable with what you're doing. Like if you can walk backwards, walk sideways, run, climb on things, all of that is what allows you to follow action basically and discover a space. Yeah.